Minnesota is going to have an interesting situation. They've got to replace Logan Cooley and Matt Knies. That's significant in terms of what they have to replace offensively. I think it's more significant, however, what they have to replace on the back end. No Brock Faber, no Jackson Lacombe, no Ryan Johnson. It puts a lot of strain on guys like Mike Kester and others that are going to have to be the veterans there. Coming in this season, you're going to have Sam Renzel, who played for the Waterloo Blackhawks. He's a first-round draft pick of the Chicago Blackhawks. He's going to have to be a guy that steps in and makes a pretty immediate impact. He played an extra year of junior hockey to prepare for this opportunity to play for the University of Minnesota. He had to finish up his schooling, goes to Waterloo, and I thought he had a really good season, and he developed. He was decent in stretches at the World Junior Summer Showcase. He's got a chance to make that World Junior team. He has to step up and be an impact player for Minnesota. And then on top of that, they also have Oliver Moore. And Oliver Moore is coming into a situation where he would have probably been a number 2 center, maybe a number 3 center in the initial year, especially with Logan Cooley there. Cooley signs late with Arizona. That creates an opportunity for Oliver Moore to potentially play a bigger role more immediately. They still have Jimmy Snuggerud, who's returning to the team this year. Significant piece for their offensive attack. They need somebody that can keep up with him and also that can get him the puck. Oliver Moore is going to have to prove that he can be a bit more of a play-driving center. That's the question that we're going to have about him going forward. But I do think that he's going to play a significant role. They have other players coming in. Jimmy Clark is going to be added. Our own Ryan Sykes broke the story that Jimmy Clark will be coming in a year earlier than expected. Played for the Green Bay Gamblers last year. He's a Minnesota Wild draft pick, highly energetic player. Had a really good USHL season last year. Is that going to be enough? He's not coming in to replace Logan Cooley 1-for-1. I'll tell you that much. But he is going to be a guy that's going to provide some depth for them. And then they have a number of players that did decide to come back for an additional season, like Bryce Brodzinski, like Jackson Nelson. And then, mentioning guys like Kester and they have Pitlick, and they have a number of players that will be able to fill some of the gaps, but they're going to need these freshman guys to step up. They don't have a deep freshman class, but they have a good top end with Renzel and Moore.